He has several years of experience in the banking industry and has facilitated trainings for members of staff at Federal Capital Development Agency, FCDA, Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, Keystone Bank, and lots more, on subjects that include customer service, performance management, leadership, sales and marketing, team building, amongst several others. He's also facilitated sessions for Cleveland Kaduna, a Kaduna state government program in partnership with the World Bank Group and the Rockefeller Foundation to promote digital skills, Faith Foundation, and the Mennonite economic development as He's on the advisory board of Enaki's Amadu Bello University and the Eye Opener Youth and Women Foundation. He's also a facilitator at the Mordecai Christian Business School. He is on radio every week on Invicta 98.5 FM Kaduna. He is the author of the best-selling book, How to Earn a Fee from What You Do for Free, and also making big money from his skills, ideas, and talent. He is married to a beautiful woman, Abiodun. He is a product manager and a prolific fashion designer. You can check Faye Creation. They are blessed with two lovely, amazing children, General David and Ambassador Daniel. I think because this title of Ambassador and General tended to be your daughter. Santa, you adopt me, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to Mr. Olaniyi Soyinka. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Can we speak louder? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Or should we go there another way? Greatest audience, you. Oh, yeah, answer now. Are we great today? Say I'm great, say I'm great. Just pretend that you're great, all right? Don't say I'm great in case you're not sure you're great, all right? I want to thank Ella and the incredible team for putting this together. While we were communicating, I told her that it's one thing to put on the conference together, it's also another thing to put it all together at such a time as this. I can imagine what the mission is saying and then the energy all around. But can we put our hands together for her and the incredible team? And welcome. Thank you so much. Like when I was cleaning it's so good to see you for the first time. I know we've chatted and communicated online. How was that session? Can we put our hands together again for her? Don't be tired, okay? Alright, I'll soon start talking. It's so good to see my copywriting coach, the prof himself. Good to see my brother. And it was also good to see you for the first time, Bob Capo. Alright, so it's good to see you, and also I have kids on the one. So everybody, right? And there's one clear person who, if that person wasn't here today, we will not, and it's good to see you today, right? If that person wasn't here, right? We will all not be here. We will possibly not have gathered. We will not have meaningful announcements. It's also good to see my brother from Kaduna, Israel. And that person is you. Many people have said yourself. Okay, listen. I thought you were biased by not putting your hands together for those I said you put your hands together. No, I cannot see the bias on you. So can you put your hands together yourself? Come on. I'm not yourself, it is impossible. Right. Right, so very quickly, I don't know if I exchanged notes with Lami, but somehow crashed together. So I'm not going to crash because I'm leave time for other speakers to talk, right? I know I'm giving 40 minutes, if I was spending 30 minutes so I can maximize it, right? I don't know. Right. So I'll be speaking on the best way to start a profitable online business, right? The best way, that's not given to me by Ella and the team. The best way to start a profitable online business as a beginner. Now that's the caveat. So in case you are gurus here who say, oh, this thing is cheap and cheap for me, just understand that I'm just speaking to my nose. Is that okay? Right? Because I know there are many gurus here. Before they say, this is the issue, that's it. We need to talk. We expect some yes, this is my nose, so let's stay with you. Right. Now, over the years, we've been told that there's been 4 industrial revolutions. Right? And for those of us who are economic students and those of us who are conversant with the news, You will have heard that we had 4 industrial revolutions. We're actually the 4th, right? Industry 1.0 was that revolution where you had, prior to that industrial revolution, what we had was peasant farming. What we had was trade by barter, right? So it was taking a much higher, and we began to have what we called mechanized and agricultural revolution. That was the first industrial revolution. The second industrial revolution took it a notch higher, and it began to be what we call the electrical and mass production revolution. So the names like Henry Ford catching those moves, that move that time, I made a key of it, right? So you have the first industrial revolution, which was the mechanized and agricultural revolution. The second, the electrical and mass production revolution. Then the third, which probably many of us were born into, was the internet age, where the Windows of this world came, the Microsofts of this world came, and made a key of it. The internet age, the jet age, right? And then we now have the fourth industrial revolution. There will probably be more revolutions after now, Industry 4.0, where I personally believe that COVID has hastened. And that revolution is, of course, the artificial intelligence revolution and the digital space, the artificial intelligence, the digital revolution. So that's what we're exactly so far, right? For the first two, when I was thinking about it just this morning when I was driving down, the first two was what I would call it was a bit terrestrial. You know what I mean? It was physical, it has to be physical contact, you have to touch, right? You want to practice agricultural mechanized farming, it has to be physical contact and all that. But the last two, which is the internet age and the digital revolutionary age, took it out of the terrestrial. You know what I mean? Right? I'm not preaching, but okay, when I mean terrestrial, I mean physical touch, you and I, all right? Okay. So it took it out of, or it took it from. So why did I give you all of these stories and probably all of these jargon? Is to say that I'm not so complete, but we've moved online. So I want you to have a picture that there are certain people who live on that space. That's the first person that you should have that understanding. Very basic, but very important. So you will approach it seriously, because just like you have the first industrial revolution that was physical touch, right? There are people who are living there. So what it means is that when you say somebody is living in a place, you want to interact. I hope this will change somebody's orientation in interacting online going forward. Because that is a world of its own, that is a life of its own. Am I going to get this over? Very important. Because it's important. Certain people may not have that perspective. They just see it as one of those things. No. It's as powerful, it's as real as me touching you like this. Because of course you know that there are many people out there who are making a kill financially in that space. So I just thought that the first thing I should do this morning is to quickly establish that thought. So don't see that one of those things, and then when we see me here, then they go first. Oh, and it's big deal, right? Internet, I don't even go to those language. Internet 2.0, 3.0 now is something else now. Right, the virtual reality world where you can buy land, all the, let's not even go there, but it's important to just establish this stuff. And if I've done that, I think I've done a good job so far. Right, now the other thing I also want to make, the other point I wanted to make very critically is that the online space is borderless. It is borderless, number one, and it is endless. Can somebody say borderless? Borderless. Can somebody say endless? One more time, say borderless. Say endless. Right? It is borderless because from here, one corner in Kubwa, one corner in I was speaking for you, right? One corner in Kubwa, one corner in Lube, you can literally change the world. You know, and it's borderless. The borderlessness is it's such in a way that you can also cash in on it. Let me use an illustration I always use every time. If in 2015, what's your name again? Smart, all right? Dr. Smart here, in 2015, he was earning $1,000, right? And I was earning 150,000 naira. Now, around that time in 2015, The dollar was about 150 naira. I want to get very quickly, right? Are we together? Okay. So he was spending $1,000. I was spending 150,000. So 9 years after 2024, our salary has remained the same, right? I still earning 150,000 naira. Is that okay? He earning $1,000. But I hope you know that if you convert his whole $1,000 to naira now, although our money was same in 2015, right now he will be earning 1.7 million naira. Did you get what I'm saying? Look at the gap. So that is the possibility that exists on that space. I'm saying all of this as a foundation to quickly whet someone's appetite. And somebody after this meeting will go rebellious and take their share out of the big pie that is out there. Is that okay? Am I communicating so far? Very important, very critical. All right. So anybody, like I said, anybody can wake up at any time and become anything, literally, whether become something for good or become a nuisance. Whichever way, anybody can wake up from any crazy place in the world and become anything. What's the name of that guy that woke up during COVID and started mimicking people? Look at that guy now, doing new things. Forgive me, I respect him. What's the name of that guy? Is he Abby? Talk to me now. What's the name? Somebody you are sure now. Kabile. Please Google that guy. Maybe most of you, maybe I'm assuming that you know. Right? Kabile started just mimicking people. He was working probably in an issue or somewhere, earning peanuts. During the COVID, he just started mimicking people, footballers, mimicking some funny. For people to say, I can't even call it nonsense now because the guy is really, he can even buy himself. Yeah. But that's basically what this space can afford us. It's a big brand, it's a big brand. Yeah. Okay, so how much more you and I, who probably are doing, I told you I'm not saying anything is doing nonsense, but who are probably doing more reasonable things, you know, why should we not maximally take advantage of that space? And let me say to one young person out there who's probably younger than me, that if you are not too young to be poor, you are not too young to be rich. Very important. If you are not too young to be poor, you are not too young to be rich. Set up. So number one, how do you build a profitable business online? So I'll take it up. Let me when you went out, I said that you probably copied my logo. I copied the logo. So it is of course what I mean really emphasize on passionately and simply so. It's about identifying or building your personal brand. It's very important. Right? Over the years, we didn't know it as personal brand until people like the Ronaldos of this world became, because today, what is happening right now is that even corporate brands are beginning to buy into personal brands. Do you get it? So it's high time we took it seriously. It's high time we took it seriously. Right? Your personal brand. And branding is all about perception. It's all about, that's why I exactly love everything you spoke about. Right? It's all about what people are thinking about. It's what people, your perception. What are people's idea about what you are doing? And so you must be deliberate about it. Because if you do not build a personal brand intentionally, people will build it for you. So you need to give them what to say. Am I talking? Very important. So I'm saying the point of building personal brand is that there must be that intentionality. You must be deliberate. You have to say again, I'll be referring to her. I cannot bring certain pictures, I cannot bring certain captions. This is true. In fact, to a point that when certain people invite to this, I'm so deliberate that if I cannot redesign the flyer you are sending to me, I will either not post it, you will give the post. I'm that deliberate, seriously. It's not pride. It's that intentionality about my brand. Because I know that I can make more money. So you that say that, so the first thing I will have, because of our time, I want us to maximize space. The first thing I will have said is that just Google yourself right now. And what's the first thing that comes up? Are you the person who the first thing will come out most likely? Probably you don't have a blog or anything. Right? For me, you don't have a blog, probably your Facebook account will come out or your LinkedIn. And probably your Facebook account comes out, and the first thing we are seeing is bomb things. Or falling in the gutter things. You know those things, eating things, sleeping things. Do you understand? I've had somebody who went for an interview, right? And after the interview, great session and all of that. Then suddenly one of the guys in the panel just said, you know what? Let's check up this lady. Let's just check her profile. And what they saw was junk. That was the only thing that disqualified her from taking that. So we must be intentional and very strategic. If you don't see when I get there, you had on the concept of building already a what do they call it? A thumbprint now, a footprint, ready. You know, you're ready. Everything is already a blueprint, because I don't know that there are certain people who have had certain crazy brand online. They basically sponsor people and pay people who try to edit or delete certain junk online. I hope you know. You don't know. When you get there, you understand what I'm saying. Literally, because they know that it's perception, and perception is everything. And they say out there that sometimes perception is bigger and greater than reality. So be intentional about building your personal brand. That's the first thing. And of course, you were saying that one of the things I also want to say is that while building your personal brand, please, let me pause and say this quickly. Build for the long haul. Don't build to cash out. Did you get what I'm saying? Am I communicating this over, guys? Yeah, don't build. Some people are building to cash out. Oh, you want to be, you are still 30. You are still 25. You are still 24. You are still 37. So while building your brand, ensure that you are building for the long haul. It's bigger than the quick cash out. So some people have sold their name and sold their reputation forever, just because of one little buy, 1 million naira, $1 million, and that's all. Is that all that you want? Is that all your worth? So please don't your neighbor, say be deliberate. Be intentional about quick brand. And be conscious of building to last. Say build for the long haul. Number 2, like I said, identify your niche. You can see our note is crossing, but it's still okay, right? Identify your niche and your starving crowd. Very important, right? One of the things she said so much is that while identifying your niche, ensure that it is a niche that you are passionate about. Because the world out there can be frustrating. Okay, yes, I agree that at the time it may not be easy at the time. Sometimes you probably have to do some other things. I do quite a number of other things like public speaking facade that are present out there, right? So you may need some of those other things. So because I want to digress right now, right? So at the time when you're a speaker like me, we can say, right, follow your passion, right? Right? Later I said we use the curriculum. I said sometimes you have to follow what is not your passion, so that you can ultimately now fuel your passion, right? So that's okay. But I'm saying that ultimately, you want to run with what can make you are interested in, you are passionate about. That's what will keep the fire and the fuel burning. So it's important that you identify that niche that aligns with your interests, that aligns with your skills. It's very important. Identify that niche, like they say, that's where the riches are, in the niches. So identify your skills, because this will make the journey more enjoyable. It will make it not just enjoyable, it will make it sustainable. Right? So identify a niche, and that niche must be something that interests you, something you are passionate about, something you are possibly skillful about. Because it will make the journey ultimately enjoyable and sustainable. It's very important. Very important. Right? And in line with, so you must also find now this is the caveat, it's another caveat. While you find something that interests you and that you are passionate about, you're skillful about, you must also align it or watch as it crosses with the starving crowd. Because you can like it, you can love it, and it's not earning you, there's no starving crowd for you, you will go forever. Right? So Gary Gilbert, right? He was asked one time, probably you should have seen it. He was asked, anytime he wants to do a training for people, he will tell people, one of the first questions he will ask is that if you want to start a restaurant today, What will you pray to God for? Some people will say that, oh, I'm praying to God for the best of locations. I'm praying to God that God will give me the best of recipes. Oh, I'm praying to God that God will give me great and loyal staff. He said, like that, all of those are fantastic. He said, one thing you should pray for is that God should give you a starving crowd. Because even when your food is nonsense, I don't encourage that. Because they are starving, they will come to our crowd. A starving crowd. It's important. There has to be a starving crowd. So I tell people every time, just like you said again, right? As long as you are not oxygen, not everybody needs you. There has to be a starving crowd. And because sometimes you have to go for a starving crowd, because even sometimes the starving crowd does not even need it. So how much more you not going for a starving crowd? How are we complicating these things?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sometimes at the point where you are my starving crowd, you are my starving audience, but at that time probably I'm not in need of you. So I'm not even patronizing you at this moment. So how much more you now go to burn your energy for those of us Africa? Many people are wasting marketing budget, a lot of expense because of a lack of understanding of this. Most people to find your starving crowd and address them appropriately. Look at what I don't know. Have you heard the name Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger? Who said this? Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger. So if you don't know who they are, let me tell you, they are the founders of Instagram. Instagram that the almighty Mark Zuckerberg has taken over. These guys founded it in 2010. And while they were handing over to Mark Zuckerberg, in an interview, one of the guys was Kevin particularly. They asked him, what is the next step for you guys? Please listen to what he said. He said, we are planning on taking some time off to explore our curiosity and creativity. Building new things requires that we step back, understand what inspires us, and match that with what the world needs. That's what we plan to do. Let me read it again so I can sink in peace. We are planning to take some time off after setting up Instagram. We are planning to take some time off to explore our curiosity and creativity. Building new things requires that we step back, understand what inspires us, and match that with what the world needs. That's what we plan to do. So my question, will you also plan to do that? You must always match what inspires you, what triggers your creativity, and match it with what the world needs. You will make and a killer or whatever you do. That's exactly what probably we did when we were going to have how to make people work for free. We knew exactly, thanks to the people of copywriting, the prof copywriting. I'm glad I attended this class those days during the lockdown, and it helped my psyche quickly. We didn't have any physical launch against it. We will not have, we'll probably launch the book sometime in the future, but never have a physical launch of the book. But the first time author only had copy books. We sold thousands, literally hundreds in less than 3 months. We understood this. The idea of balancing what inspires you and what you want is every single time. It doesn't fail. Alright? Number 3, what you do to build a credible or profitable online business is to invest in learning and understanding someone. Yes, this is something that this online business, I'm waiting there, make I not close, and make I be king of my own. And that is the deceit that some of us have in our generation. Invest in learning and understanding someone. I know there are some weeks who have understood this. No. Because the truth is this. Listen, please listen to this. You don't have anything to say. I hope you know that your biggest dream, my biggest dream, is somebody's current reality. Oh, I'm glad you are humble. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Your biggest dream, your biggest dream, you think that is enough. I hope you also know that your biggest dream and my biggest dream is somebody's past.
Yes, sir.
Somebody 15 years past. So why reinvent doing all the time? Oh, that's sorry. Because see, what is really the new thing we're ever saying here? Everything has been. The only way I think you can create something new is probably some ingenuity here and there, the grace of God. But really, there's really nothing new under the sun. But one way to back new things is to bring a few seeds and they become something. The mule, M-U-L-E, is not a creation of God. It's a creation of the donkey and the horse. Scientists brought it together and they called the mule. The mule cannot reproduce. It's already castrated from birth. Oh, I'm teaching my biology. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? So basically, are you getting my thoughts? So my thought basically is that it's not every time we need to reinvent the wheel. My biggest dream is somebody's reality, current reality. My biggest dream is somebody's past. Right? So I can study what they do. Understudy them. I don't have to meet them physically. All these I already know mentors are too busy these days. They will tell you. Someone not too busy will tell you, can you pay 500K? You're not ready. So if that is not, you're not ready for that, you don't have that capacity. Just look at what they do. Look at what they post. Look at how they started. Look at their stories. It's even in their stories that you have the principles. In their stories, if you sit down well, you will be able to have the template that they use to succeed. Am I talking to somebody? Yes. There's almost no. So don't be proud. Say, I know what this for a while. I know what will get down. I never say anyway. Calm down. There's a template somewhere that you can learn from. Okay. So I think I'm halfway already. Go past halfway. Someone's current position is your lifetime view. You can't access them or study them from afar. Those who cannot study closely do that. But please do not reinvent me every time. The fourth thing you should do, or we can do in bringing up profitable online business, is to define your business brand this time. Right? Define your business brand. What problem does your business solve? There must be what we call a unique value proposition as the general word. What problem does it solve? What problem? I told you earlier, you're not oxygen, not everybody needs you. So you need to be very specific with what business does your problem solve, or what problem does your business solve? What distinguishes you from others? And that's where the business model canvas and all this other stuff come in. What differentiates you from others? It's something. You must find that thing before you launch out. You must find that thing that they say, it is about me showing that this is about him that is rare. So very important. So in defining your brand, you need to ask, what problem does your business solve? What distinguishes you from competitors? Right? Who's your target audience or your prospective clients and all of that? In fact, in the study of defining your target market, we don't even call it, although we call it market and it looks like a big word, but if you go to school and they teach you about target audience starts with actually one person. Right? So you can have multiple target audiences as well. But it is Dr. Smart who earns, he works with a multinational, who earns 7 figures in salary, who has children that goes to abroad for holidays once in a year, who changes his car every 2 years. That's how much you define your audience. His work or his video. That's how it works. Because it's when I understand you that I can sell to you, I can upsell, I can also cross-sell, because I understand who my target audience is. So what generalizes is a group of youths, they don't know. Which youths? Again, I was telling you right now, we knew exactly target audience. Young people who are gifted and talented, who are confused about the next level, who are gifted but are not going to earn. We knew exactly. So we went for them when it was a killer. Okay. Am I communicating once again? Very important. You are cool on me now. Am I communicating? Yes, sir. Number 5, I'm going to 7. Number 5 is to create a compelling and an irresistible offer. A compelling offer. An irresistible offer. A compelling offer. So when we are launching the book, we said, okay, I'm giving a practical example because I played this very well. All right? When we are launching the book, we said, okay, you know what? If you pre-order this book, this is what you will get. You will get 50% off of the book. And number 2, you will get 4 of my best-selling materials worth, I think I said 25,000 therefore. And basically, what did I package? I'm not saying when you are giving certain bonuses, don't make it say that if I dash everything, I can give any shabby. No. Some of my best materials on radio. Okay? I packaged it into, just put it into MP3 rather. I said that if you get this material at this time, all right, so people are buying the book instead of 5K, they're buying 2 5K. They are telling in their mind that, human beings are naturally greedy. Okay, we are naturally gifted. Okay, am I talking? So you don't like families, I understand. But the truth is that the average human is naturally selfish. So in marketing, and that's what big brands play on, they play around your greed and manipulation. So they say, hey, okay, buy one, get one. Hey, you will check. You say, no problem, let me buy I can check home. Those are offers, basically. Okay. So we said, okay, get this 50%, get this material worth 25,000. So somebody said, okay, I'm getting the material worth 25 off, and I'm getting 3 materials worth 25,000. I will buy this book, I will buy this thing. So you need an irresistible. Only a madman resists. It's very important. You want to create profit. God doesn't say, you are selling donuts. Don't sell donuts like every other person. You come to me and say, this my donut, sir, will cure your bad hair. It contains protein, it contains antibiotics. I will rush out, I will buy one, I will pack on the other, and I go, I come back to the one. That's it. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's important to understand that. And please don't make a mess of it, because this concept is popular these days, some people are making a mess of it. Right? So you have to also come creatively. Yeah, because in the last 3, 4, 5 years, this concept became very popular, and some people are already there, they don't come again. So it shows that we have to work now to get to ride among that wave. You see that what I'm saying? Okay. I'm almost up. Number 6. Be visible. Be visible. Be visible. Be visible. Be visible. You know, the KLT concept is overflowed. But it's how I behave the KLT concept. What's the KLT concept? People buy from you, right? When they know you and or like you and or trust you. And so this is how I present these things. People will not know, like, or trust you until they see you. So visibility and DSKLT. So I'm assuming I'm talking to everybody to understand. So there's a concept called KLT. KLT simply means K, not K for knowledge, L for likability or feel like T for trust. So in the marketing space, it is said that people buy from you only when they know you and or like you and or trust you. Right? So you must do everything within your powers and resources to ensure that you are known, you are liked, and you are trusted. And I said, one of the ways to do it is to be visible. And David went out and in before Judah, and they liked him. Saul was in the palace, seated. They didn't like him. David was going out, for those of us who are Muslims, I crave your indulgence. He was going out, it's a scriptural rendition. What I said now is scriptures. David was going out and coming in before Judah, and they liked him. That's visibility. Yeah. Listen. In fact, I've said it over and over again. If you are very gifted and you're not visible, and you're not as gifted and you're visible, I'll probably speak more with you. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's not the best that is known, it's the most visible. Very powerful. It's not the best that is known, it's the most visible. So I could have coached him on shoemaking. And however, I respect everyone who struggled that I was. I'm old school. I'm saying that my time will come, my season will come. However, me, I'm his mentor. So I'm a big academic. But he is packaged, you see any tips like this. So anytime he makes shoes that I taught him, you go on his Instagram status, you go on his Facebook status, and he posts. I hope you know why they are looking for somebody who will show. It's not the mentor in one corner. That is the best. It's the most visible. That is the best. Best is not best, the most visible is best. This one. So it's very important. Visible. And in your journey of visibility and mind, one of the people that will come is one of the fear that will come is what will they say? The what will they say, Senior? You better cast it out and go. Because they must say something. Talk to me. See, whether good or bad, people will stop. So, like I said, give them what to say. Keep it visible, stay in their places. You are not saying that you are not committing crime.
Today on campus, a courtist can come and say, babe, how far? Come join our fraternity now. Say, what you? You who is at a credible solution to help people and empower people. You're not shining away. Come on. You're not that value. See, when I think, one of the things I see that people's problem again is that they are thinking that because they are not making sales, people are doing them a favor by coming to buy. It's true. That's what 50%. But you should also know, as a business owner, that what you have is value. Do you know what I'm saying? What you have is value. What you do is value. What you have is value. So take pride in it. And push it out there. Don't be saying, no. Be unapologetic about your visibility. That's it. Because related to that is what we call trauma, top of the mind awareness. When you are visible there, people are aware. Right? So if your niche now, if you mention the first 5 people, okay, hands up, right? If you mention the first people, your name comes first, your name comes first, that's the idea. And visibility helps you to do that. So that when it's time to sell, they know this one has been there now. Let's market, let's buy for that. People will always talk, they teach you what to say. Then finally, the last point is that you should market shamelessly. Right? If you are too proud to market, you are too proud to make money. Right? Market shamelessly. I talked to the copyright prof of copyright after this meeting and tell you to teach you copywriting. Of course, do sponsor ad, create a funnel. All right, just keep marketing, pushing your word out, create a landing page. There are other things I want to talk about. So somebody will ask me, what do you advise me to do? What space do you advise? What do you teach advise me to play? You mentioned one, ghostwriting, not so popular. They said over 1 million projects are written every year in Nigeria. People will need to write. Some people here probably I don't know whether they will go for marketing. Somebody here wants to write a book, and somebody here is a ghostwriter trying to connect. Right? It's big deal. E-commerce space is big. Digital marketing. So I'm giving you so that you don't say. In the last 2 years, I've decided that anytime I speak in a place, not just be theoretical. I not say, I like that buy. After you say, like I be talk, no, let's be practical. So, what are some of these digital marketing as I close? Copywriting, social media marketing, content marketing, graphic design, web development, AI, big deal at affiliate marketing. Those right now, I talk too fast because of that. This is again e-commerce, digital marketing, copywriting, social media marketing, content marketing, graphic design, web development, artificial intelligence, ghostwriting, and of course, affiliate marketing. One quote and I close. By 2025, I can't remember where I got the quote, but I know I saw something. It's not my quote. Creativity skills will be 60% demanded. By 2025, creativity skills will be 260% demanded. Presentation skills will be 110% demanded, while digital literacy skills will be 660% demanded. Go for yours and keep it. Good afternoon. God bless you.
Thank you so kindly. That was a powerful question. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. How would you describe that session? I need a very when we talk about adjective description, right? I need something that vividly describes the session. How would you describe the session? Just one adjective. For me, it was mind-blowing. Someone said fantastic, powerful, inspiring. Someone else said awesome. Thank you so much, sir. All these adjectives we give it to you. Thank you, sir. That was a powerful session. At this point, we've had 3 powerful sessions. It's not about giving. I'm sure some of us will not visit our mailbox after the session. So we're going to have practical sessions. Please, in 10, we're about 60 something here, so we just put ourselves in